Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we are going to be working on another level for Zone 2. It shouldn't be too difficult. It's going to be a basic poison level, which is going to mostly focus on the poison and crate mechanic. It's going to be a little tricky to get what I want to get done with here without making it too difficult, though. But I think I can probably manage. It's going to be a little interesting, to say the least. I can leave the level a bit more open, but it is going to mostly just be a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and I guess while I'm at it, let me open this up. You can see how long that takes to open at this point in time. Takes some time, which is a bit annoying, but what can you do? But yeah, this is going to be our rather simplistic, yet still somewhat challenging level in the sense that it's mostly just poison and crates. Which, makes sense given the, the sheer amount of stuff here. I might have something in mind when it comes to this, but first things first, I gotta get all of this poison in, and then get rid of it. Well, not get rid of it, get rid of some of it. Because the idea with this is supposed to just, show you what it is out of which you're working with. And the idea here is to get this crate to move where it needs to move to. Theoretically, it should be pretty easy, but still difficult. Alright, let me think. So we need to at least have some spaces open around so it's not just one per every time. Let's see. Yeah, too far for you to go through, so you gotta go up there. Then you need to be able to get over to here. Because ideally what we want to do is have the ability to push a crate through here. Ideally. So you push crate up there, go around the poison. This won't be a little bit tricky because you're going to have to go in one direction. So it might just have to be like this. Unless we were to put 2 lava blocks here. So now you have to go through here to get this to where it needs to be. Yeah, see that that's opened. Took ages to get that open. Alright, let's see. Now, how will we go about doing this? We very clearly need to have some more poison here. And aside from that, we need to have some space just used up. And we'll just do that. So I would say possibly leave that there. Now you wouldn't be able to do that. You would be able to push the crate down there, but you wouldn't be able to get through still. So we would need to at least have one space open here. So that's the thing with the poison crates. It's a very specific kind of puzzle that requires the poison to be in a very specific spot to allow you to get through it. I don't think that would work either. I don't want it to be too difficult now. Because it still has to have some semblance of a possible, Yeah. Should be easy enough, I think. I would say let's at least get this area to be where it needs to be first. So we know for a fact that the poison is going to take up a large majority of this. It won't allow you any access into this area. Only from this side can you access it. So you'll be tantalizingly close, but you won't be close enough. I would say maybe it's like this or so. But you can't get up there. At the very least. Unless we want to put a... No. If we were to put anything here, it's going to be lava. It's so close, but there's lava in them. You guys saw like another crate puzzle or something. So I think ideally... wait. The only paths you can take are the paths leading you up to here. And there's going to be like some crates that you have to get access to. But where? Ooh, that could work. Push a crate there. But then you would need to have some way to get over to there with ease. Yeah, push a crate there, then you'd go down, push it here. Well, I guess that one depends. So I think ideally there would only be one way you can go, and it has to be in like that direction over here. So you push the crate. And if you were to do that, you would be able to get out still. So maybe here? Nah, there still has to be a way that this can be acquired without having to go through, unless I were to put it here. Yeah, but if we were to do that, then this would be an easy way to get here. That's the thing with the poison puzzle. You gotta figure out a way to make this work properly. Can't have anything around this point here. The thing is, we probably don't even need a crate puzzle here. We could just put more over here or something. Yeah, do something like that. We're just going to go around here. I feel like this one needs a little bit more thought put into it. So we're going to be taking a little extra time just to try to get this done with. Obviously. Okay, let's see. So we're going to have to put a crate here. Where exactly? Probably here. Because this is supposed to be kind of blocked off. So you got like a double crate puzzle here you have to solve. Like so. And you gotta push a crate all through the poison here. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to figure out how this is gonna work. But I think we can manage. Maybe leave a spot open here or something? Yeah, I gotta push a crate out here. Ideally. But then you would have to push another crate if you want to be able to get through to here. Unless we want this to just be one crate puzzle. If we did that, then that would be pretty simplistic enough. Just trying to see how this would be solved. But then you would need to get over there somehow, which you can't do if most of this is blocked off, so... Because it has to go through here, then down here, here. Can't go around, so you gotta go around the other way. Can do that, though. Crate's now in the middle. Nah, I need more space. Unless... No, you still wouldn't be able to do that. Unless we were to go ahead and leave a space just there. Yep, that would work. Yep. And that would work. Then you just go all the way around. Oh wait, you could do this. And then boom. Well, there is that, but would you be able to push the crate up there? That's the thing. Because you can't go any further past this point or else you're going to die, because all these four is just going to kill you. You got to push it here, push it there. You would be able to push it there. You would be able to push it there. You would be able to push it there. Which is going to be a quick and easy solve if that's the case. I want to try to only use crates and poison, but is there another way I could do that? Oh, wait, unless we did like this. Because then that means you would have to go in this direction regardless. Can't go back in. Push it here. Go around. Push it up. 1. Just trying to see if there are ways you could solve this without having to go through all of that. No, you wouldn't be able to push it up any further without risking death. So that should be good. You wouldn't be able to go this way because the lava would be in your way. But would you be able to use the lava? Oh. Oh, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, I know that's a good idea. I like that. Hold on. That's not too complex, right? You see a lava there, you know you got to get the crate there, but you can't get to there without moving this thing. So you put this crate here, push it here, go around, push it up here, go out here, go here, once more, and solve it like that. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice way to go back into this section to solve this level. Maybe leave this open still so... well, it depends. What if we had like a red herring here? Making you think that you have to solve something here to get to this point, but you can't get to here without risking death. So you think you have to go that way, but you don't. Okay, let's see. I want to try to at least still put form into these levels here. It's a nice, craggly spot. A lot of things just in the way. Yeah, make it so that certain spots here seem a bit off. The objective would then just be to try to move this crate, maybe? That's the objective, and that means... wait, no. I still want at least a spot here to be able to get to there. So that means that would be 3. You push crate down. But putting some... because putting a lot of spots around the place makes you think that you're supposed to do something with that, but then there's also the fact that you gotta make sure there's at least 3 crates here to make you think you're supposed to go in that direction. So I gotta figure out some way to make it so that this crate right here is needed to get this crate to go where it needs to go. So say the only path is this way. And you need to at least move this out of the way to be able to do it. Ideally. But how would I do this in a way where this isn't going to be in the way? Where this isn't the one that people are going to go to first? That is a good question. That's the thing about the crates here. All the crates are the same, so for one crate you would need to solve a puzzle. Another crate could also be used to solve that puzzle. So figuring out how to make the crate here be a thing that you move out of the way instead of the one that you move instead is the tricky bit. Because this has to be in the way of this. Unless we were to move this crate in here. You move that crate forward. And you think you're supposed to be able to move anything else here. But you can't. Yeah, but then that would be in the way. We wouldn't want that. So you think, oh, maybe there's a way we can get around this poison puzzle here to be able to get to that crate over there. But there isn't. I'll put a wall here just because. Try to make it so there's at least some kind of like look here. And the reason this is all over the place is because this is like a giant field, right? The grasslands. Whoops, that's not where you're supposed to go. It makes sense. No. Okay, let's see. Now here's a good question. How will we go about this? Because the crate, ideally, you push... Well, technically, I guess you could push it around here. You think you push it here. Let me see. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Oops. Do, do, do. That's a good question. How would you get over to here is the question. Well, it would have to have a space open here at least. Nah, but it can't be in that direction, so maybe this space stays open. Maybe? Yeah, because then you would have to push the crate over here. Like, once you've moved, because you can't get over to here without moving this crate. So once you've moved that crate, this gets opened, but you can't do anything more with that crate. You can't get to it without dying. Can't do anything without dying. You could push it, but you will still die. This crate is a red herring. Can't get to here without that, so 1, 2, 2, 2. Do, 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 do. Crate's over here. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Now, how would you get the crate over? That's a good question. Unless you were to push it down here and just try to get it to go over there, but no, that wouldn't work either. Pushing it down here wouldn't work either. Yeah, that is a good question. Would having a space up here help? Because the crate's going to be here no matter what. Can't really go anywhere else without risking death. You could push the crate up. Boom. And 1, 2, boom. But then how are you going to get it back? Is the question. I would say, what if we were to, leave a space open here? Maybe leave this over here. Yeah, because at least if you did that, then you'd be able to move it there. If you push it here, or no, push it up here, go out, keep moving, down, but you can't. You know, unless we were to leave this space open, because you still won't be able to get there. You pushed it over to here, moved it down, back here or here, to go down. Then you go around. Now you can move the crate further. Maybe. Now, it still is the problem with this being in the way. Unless I were to just get rid of this thing. But then you wouldn't have to go over here now, would you? No, because then you would be stuck. You wouldn't be able to move the crate anywhere, so then where? Push it down here instead? I mean, that would technically work to some extent. Crate needs to go to this point here. How would I do it and still make this at least relatively easy enough? The two spots can be, the crate can be placed here. But where else would it go from there? Yeah, I'm not seeing a solution here, so I gotta figure out another way to make this work without making it so you can go around. This is tricky, I must say. Like, you could push it halfway in, but is that gonna help? The only other thing I could think of is leave a space open here. At least then you could push it over here, go around, push it down, keep pushing it down, go here, push it here, and then Bob's your uncle. I mean, oh yeah, you would still need to go around here if you do that. Yeah, push it down here. Oh, but no, technically you would then be able to gain access to that now, would you? Unless this was poison. In which case you still gotta push it here. Still gotta push it here. Still gotta go around, push it down. Push that down further? Oh, then you gotta do that. I mean, it still gets solved, right? Yeah, even before it would have still gotten solved. So you could still do that, I guess. Oh, but you still need access to this to be able to push that downwards. And that would be it. Jeez, what a pain. Poison is so goddamn complex, and we've been at this for 30 freaking minutes. Now I guess this would be the trickier part. Yeah. It would end up just being... Well, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to see if we can solve it as is. And once we figure that out, then we'll see what else we do from there. Yep. It's the only thing we can do right now. Alright, let's see. So you have to go this way. Can't really go that way. Seeing if you can even get to where you need to get to. Poison. Poison's a bitch, ain't it? Now you could do this, or you go down here. There are two different ways you can take this. Go here, and move it along. But that wouldn't really work. Take it here, go around, go down. Yeah, but then how would you be able to get access to the crate there? That's the question. Unless we were to leave a space open here that you can get to. So there's two ways you can get around here. This one is inconsequential because either way works. You're like, huh, I could go this way. Why would I go that way? And then you realize you got to push the crate here. Can't push it out into the middle of the poison. Because this is, okay, so this is basically just giving you little hints and tidbits. If your gamer senses tingle and work, then surely you will know that pushing the crate out into the middle of poison without any way to be able to move it is no bueno. So you would have to push the crate here, go out, push it in. Actually, that's a good question then. How else would that go without this getting in the way? Because I would prefer you go here. I mean, the only other way I can think of is we just leave this space open here. Yeah, but if I want you to go around, how would I do that? Yeah, see, that's a good question. Because I can't get you to go around if that's open like that. Unless this was like this. Because I want to leave this open. So you bring it down there. Push straight through. Go there. But then you could just go around here like so. Because you can't push it any further into the wall, because that's just going to get stuck. Would you be able to push out there? That wouldn't really work either way, so no. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. All that is just incomprehensible. I could leave a spot open here. Yeah. Just because. Yeah, this has to be open, because otherwise you're not going to be able to go through. So then you go around. Actually, then, no, all we need to do is push it down. Go here, push down, and do that. But now the question is, how can you push it even further down? That's what I failed to have figured out. Yeah, because you can't push it down there without risking death. I mean, opening that space up would probably work. If you could push it down here, maybe it would work. But now you gotta somehow push it out here. So would opening this up work? It would work. But how would you push it out any further? It would just get stuck here. The idea here is to get it here. But we can't do that if we can't push it over. Leaving that open wouldn't help much. But if we left that open... Yeah, and you still wouldn't be able to push it through here because you're going to constantly die if you try. So you leave that open. Go around. Push it down. Go down. Push it around. There you go. So that should be it then, right? If everything is properly in place, then that should be it. And this isn't even going to be the trickier crate puzzle level, or poison level, I should say, not crate. Okay. Ugh. Let's get everything into position as we test this level out and see if it's even possible. Now, I guarantee you there's probably a space here that I didn't see, because obviously there's a lot here to take into consideration. So let's go. This is definitely one of those that's a bit more trickier. The starting's not too bad. I say as I'm trying to remember what I need to do to solve this. Oh wait, I just went down here. Okay, there we go. Man, what a freaking level. Can't go over there, as you can see by the fact that that's blocking our path. Trying to see if there's like any other thing here. Yeah, because you can't push it any further without risking death. Okay, that's taken care of. Can't get over to there, so you gotta go down here. And you can't really go around here without pushing this crate. And that crate stays there because it's not needed. Okay, let's see. I want to try to push it further in this direction. I want to go down here. Now it's over there. Push it over here. Push it down here. Push it over there. Push it down here. Push it over here. And we want to try to get it to go downwards, I think. I want to try to get it to go here. Now we gotta go around. Okay. Push it all the way around. Ah, shit, no, it's not this way. It's up and then to the right. Shoot. I can't put... Wait, maybe I can. No, I can't. Damn it. Ugh, God. It sucks if you fuck up just once in these. Because then you gotta do the whole thing all over again. I've forgotten my own solution. It's fine. It's not that difficult. This requires a lot of patience. Wait, no, you fool. I've already fucked up. Well, you see, this is tricky. You think it's not that tricky, you see the solution. I think you gotta remember, you gotta, like, do it in practice. And try and do it at, like, the speed of light. too. Not the speed of light, but do it fast enough to where you can try to like beat the game in a speed run 100%. Like, you think the speed run from this game should be easy, but it's really not. Because you gotta keep in mind of stuff like poison. Poison makes the crate levels a little bit more trickier, obviously. Alright, I got past that part. And fucking up on the crate section here, it's just the worst, isn't it? I mean, if you've gone through this multiple times, ideally, you know what you need to do. No, you fool! Maybe I can still salvage this. Okay, I was able to salvage it. Good. And there's another way in case you fuck up, so there's that. That's why that's there. If you fuck up, you have a way to salvage it. What was it again? Remember, brain, this is very important. If we fuck up, and that's not good. Yeah, we wanted to go this way. Don't need to do that. Okay, now remember, it's not up, it's left. The direction of that goes. So you think you gotta go that way, but you can't go that way. As a matter of fact, part of me kind of wants there to be some way you can get over to there. But we did it. What a pain in the ass. We did it, though, in the end. Yeah, so, like, maybe we get rid of this, but it doesn't do anything. And I try to push that down, and you think, oh, I'll just push it here and get this right layer. But now I gotta figure out how to get that crate where it needs to be. But either way, it just gets you into Deatha. So it doesn't work. If it's there, still Deatha. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4. So you think maybe there's a way I can solve that there. It at least makes it look like it's solvable. Like, you could push it down there. Like, it is a possibility. But then what? At that point, you basically have just been duped into thinking you can solve it. And even if you can get the crate into there, into that lava spot, you'll have 3 poison left. Alright, awesome. I'm going to bring this up here and bring up some stuff on here, because I don't know what we have currently. Oh, we're in Sonic Adventures 2 thumbnail thingy. Because we don't want the YouTube to get a pieza. It's just as worse as death. Alright, let me move this over. And let me open up my Paint May swatch. That's utility, you fool. Block color. And now I need you to move over here and you to go. Okay, I don't need you to work the controls here. It's too clunky. Okay, back at it. We got our little area here. Bring this here, bring this up. Okay, good. Back at it again. I feel like most of this should be easy-ish. Not really. I think I need to just have the poison built alongside everything else. Yeah, that's what I need right now. This is definitely a tricky crate puzzle, though. Like, for those who have just gotten into Poison and they see this level, they're like, no, I'll get back to you on that one. And that's fine because this is essentially an optional level. You don't have to play this level. If you don't feel confident in your abilities to be able to get past this level, don't worry. It's not needed to beat the game. It's needed for 100%, obviously. Pretty much anything is needed for 100% if it's 100%. Yeah, people see this level and they're like, oh my god, what in the world? How do I do this level? And this ain't even the worst one. No, the worst one comes into play when you're dealing with the next one, which I do plan on having it being a crap ton of enemies. Which, makes sense for what we have in mind for that particular level type. But yes. All things considered, this is definitely optional, so don't worry. Only worry if you're trying to go for 100%, and even then, there are more levels you need to worry about on your 100% run. Wonder if you could get it through there. I don't think you would. Push it there, it's Deatha. Push it here, Deatha. Regardless of what you do, it's still going to end up in death. So this is really the only route you can take. Like, maybe you can push it over here. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Can you push it here? We can't push it further past that point, but you can push it here. You push it further down here. Nope, that's death. Yeah, but then there would just be this part here. You can solve. I'm just checking, just doing it now so that you don't just have an easy win with this level. It's looking like you might have an easy win with this level. Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, death. That would probably fix it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can break the game a bit here. I feel like it would be better to just have a visual representation of what I'm working on. So, let's see. Yep. So that's as close as I can get to that. If I go down and push it down, that would just be death. Can't go over there because that'll be 3, and that's the 4th push. I mean, even if you were to go and try that out. Yeah, I know that wouldn't work. I was trying to see if you could push it leftwards right here. Because if that was the case, you could theoretically be able to push it there. But moving it from here, that's a 3-block death up. Push it there and you have nowhere else to go. If 2 here, push it there, nowhere to go. And there's only 2 block spaces to move here. It's like no matter what, if you have a 2-block space here, that's going to lead to death, so you can't push it any further past that point. And that basically solves this conundrum. You could push that down here, but why would you? Would that make it any easier, though? It's like, yeah, now the lava is gone if you were to push it through here. Let me see if I can replicate it with this crate here. I mean, if you know where you're supposed to go. I didn't notice I was on 4 there. That was a fucking jump scare and a half right there. I mean, the funny part is you think you're good, but you're not. And then you get jump scared by poison death. Push that right. Up and down left. So this is where this would be. This will be as far as you could take it without dying. No. Wouldn't work. Wouldn't work at all. Because you can't move it left, you can't move it right without dying. So yeah, I don't need to do that, just do this. Okay, I fixed that up a bit. See, it's a good thing to do those every now and again, just to make sure that everything is where it should be. And it makes sense, right? I don't need you anymore, or at least right now. And it's not like going back in and fixing it's an impossibility. It is possible. I just gotta make sure that any changes I make have to translate back into this thing. I almost let by a pretty easy way to solve this level without having to do half of it. Which, it's fine if it requires skill, but if it's an oversight, then it's not fine. You know, like with the Throttle Valley, and there being a way to surpass, like, more than half of that level if you were quick enough with your fingers to get through a certain part. As well as get through the maze to be able to get to said part. That one requires skill. This one would have just been an oversight, which is not good. Oversight is not good. Ones where it looks like it requires way more skill and is more difficult to do, but it does get you through more than half of the level, that's fine. There's a thing with some of these levels. So if we want to be able to make it, build it properly, we need, what do you say, quite perceptive eye. Whoops. That's what we need. Alright, let's see. I know there's still going to be a lot more things here that I am forgetting, but right now let's just focus on some stuff. Some stuff that I know has to be placed. Okay, let's just overview this real quick. Everything seems like it's in order, but it's hard to say. I would hope some of you would take notice of any mistakes that I have missed and let me know. Okay. Okay. Yes. That's good. Yeah, that's good too. Players not needed since that's going to be a player mark there. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Let me just save as. Where did I go for desktop? Here. Oh wait, that was in textures. Whatever, I could just get there easily. It was PNG or JPEG? PNG. I believe this is level 14. Yep. Level 14. Save. Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, that one's pretty easy. I just gotta crop it now. No. Why? Okay, open this up now. Cancel. Do. Crop. Boom. Save. Should be good. Should be good. I'll just put everything back where it needs to be. You should be back here. Did I forget to reset this? I did. Oops. Let me do that real quick. I forgot what the reasons was behind that. I don't need this open anymore. Unless I forgot something important. Did you save it? There we go. How are we doing so far? Okay, so we got like 3 minutes left. Less than that. But that's fine. I could take a little extra time to get this finished. Now let me see if I remember. Sprite. 1. Well, I know this is point. 1. Apply. Yep, there we go. Alright, good. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Let me just make sure that level 14 is in here. It is. Good. Not like it really matters that much. I'm going to hide all of you. I don't think much is going to change here. Where was it again? Parameter. Yeah, that should be fine. For now. Okay, good. Take me to the grasslands. Okay. And here's level 14. Just get me over here. I mean, the level stop here is already where it needs to be, right? Yeah, 14. So now I just need to go over to my materials. Make one for level 14. Go over to here. And boom. And now... Nah, I probably don't need this alarm on. I know where we're at. I put you here. I move the player here? Question mark? I think that's right. Pretty sure that's right. I'll double check anyways, just in case. That would be here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's funny how it's set up like this. Like it's not actually in the space it needs to be, but that's fine. Because this is what it's supposed to technically look like. And I think that's everything. Okay. God, look at this level. So big. Okay, now part of me is kind of curious. I'm gonna do a quick build over here. Or is it again? Here. This is the folder, right? Yeah, select folder. Since we're done with this, I'm gonna go on ahead and just build and run from here. The editor is taking up a lot of GPU space. So part of me is curious to see how well this would run in the executable itself, with OBS running in the background, because obviously OBS is OBS, it's annoyance. At some point I do want to adjust the resolution, because we don't need that big of a resolution for this game. Yeah, the resolution's not necessary to be ginormous. This is a game where resolution being this default size isn't helpful. Man, this is taking a while. It do be taking a while. Okay, there we go. Alright, closeth. Now what I'm going to do is open this, close this. And now let's see. The only thing that's running is this and OBS. X. Load game. And file 3. Yep. Let's go. I had some people play it, and they were struggling, which is a little bit worrisome. I mean, they're not PC players, though, so if I could figure out how to have the controller work on this, then maybe it'll be fine. Who knows? All I know is, we have access to this level now. This is level 14. Oh yeah, look at all that poison there. Now we get to listen to the music and play it in full screen. Unless you want to at least complete this in this save file. Oh yeah, why did I push in that direction like that? Why did I do that? Nah, it's fine. Imagine just going straight into this level. I mean, you just went through the first poison level, right? Also, part of me is curious to see, what does this look like here? Damn! Poison and colorblind mode. That is definitely tricky. I mean, you use the thing to... the icons to, like, look around. You don't really use the colors. Yeah, that verse I'm a bit iffy on at the moment. I'm not sure. But it is a nice, like, what do you call it? Smooth transition into this verse. It is still tricky. Regardless of if I know what to do. It will always still be tricky. Okay, it was just down more, right? Gotta remember how the hell to do this. And technically this is fine. What was it again? Yeah, no, it was definitely this direction. Even I'm getting tripped up on these poison levels. Go down, go around. Keep going. And boom! We did it without dying. Whew, man, it's just tricky. Of course it's tricky. It's poison. Poison's one of the most strangest mechanics I've ever made in a game. And I've made at least a few games in Game Crafters. Oh god. Yeah, no, we're still dealing with problems trying to record this game. I gotta figure out a way to reduce the resolution. Maybe that will help, because this freaking computer's GPU was shot beyond reason and back. I can't record and play games, which is making me worried for the upcoming Raft series. Alright, we get it, you're a bitch right now, fucking computer with your GPU nonsense. I need to get this GPU freaking... or better, just replace this entire computer. Well, that's all for today, folks. So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafters. We've made another level. This one was a little bit trickier and required a little bit more extra time, but we did it nonetheless. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, this episode of Game Crafters is right over here, and the most recent episode of Minecraft ROT Sheet is right over here. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.